Okay. So let's see. Okay, so Kevin. So Kevin, male. So he, 2006. So let's see. What paths are opening up to me and what would be good for me to pursue for my higher studies? Okay. So again, just connecting, grounding in, I always connect to Gaia, New Earth, connecting through the heart, connecting to the crystalline grid. And then this is for Kevin, 2006. So how I see it is my higher self connects with Kevin's higher self. Okay, good. So just connected. So beautiful. Um, Kevin's done a few of my group sessions and was probably the youngest that and is an 18-year-old. So he's very aware. His higher self is very fun. Okay, so good. So we have good connection. So what Human's higher self is doing is just kind of aligning the past. So it can be past lives or anytime spaces, but all times, basically, we're just going to call it that. So just clearing kind of all times. And then basically, because so we're just clearing the ancestral line actually, because there seems like there's a lot of expectation in the ancestral line. So sometimes when our ancestors come here and they were supposed to fulfill a purpose on Earth and then they didn't do it because, they got distracted, then another of their ancestors come. So we're just like allowing the ancestors to kind of say their piece. Well, I want him to do this and I want him to do that and then da 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 da. So we're just like turning the volume down of that noise and just saying to the ancestors that this is Kevin's life now. So he has a purpose. Okay, so Kevin's here is like a creator. So anything to do with building, it can be building systems, so like computer science, but we see more engineering, more like that immediately as soon as we said engineering, fires the right side of Kevin's side of his body. which is the present life now. So we're just gonna kind of like clear his crown chakra. So we're gonna clear his crown, the energy center at the top of his head. Because what happens with Kevin is that he'll get a lot of downloads like very fast. And then he'll get flooded. So we don't want that. So what we're suggesting with his higher self, what we're suggesting is let's change, let's invite the downloads to come through the heart. Because then if they come through the heart, it's going to be more manageable. So when he gets all of those downloads, he's going to be like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. And it can create like a very scattery energy. But we want him to be grounded and centered. So we're suggesting that it comes through the heart, the information, so that he can process it through the heart, and then the heart will help him with the pacing of the information. So basically, if the what he wants to learn and study, if it supports him being in an environment to create, like being a creator, and this can be with technology, it can be with systems, it can be with like buildings, it can be with things. Yeah, so we're stabilizing everything and it feels very stable and steady. So, and then we're just bringing in like some heat just to warm kind of Kevin's system up so he feels warm from the inside. Okay. So I think we're good. We're going to end here for Kivin with much love and much thanks. So thank you to his higher self and thank you to Kivin. Thank you for your question. So that was Kivin 2006. So we'll end here. So we're just going to bring all of Kivin's energy back to Kivin.